refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. My hobbies are reading manga and watching anime and movies at home alone, or collecting character merch. I guess I'm what you would call a nerd. I work at a small company as an average salaryman and... Yo, Hiroshi! You're looking as plain and boring as usual today. Oh, it's Tsukinami. Looks like you're having a good day as usual. Whoa, yeah. Compared to you, of course, I'm having a good life. By the way, I heard this through the grapevine, but I heard you used to live overseas? Say something in English then. Let's hear it. Sorry, but I was born in a place called the Bruzoi Kingdom. It's off the coast of Africa, and they speak a specific native language only. I don't think you'd understand it at all. Huh? Bruzoi Kingdom? I've never heard of a country with that name. Yeah, well, I guess it's a small country, so you wouldn't know it. But it's famous for being surrounded by mountains where they mine some extremely rare and expensive gems. So it's a wealthy and peaceful country. It's also safe, so I highly recommend going on holiday. No one cares. And this is why I don't talk to nerds. Anyway, more importantly, Hiroshi, since you're so bored, take care of this, alright? This work? Wait a minute! This is your job to do! Why should I have to do your work? After this, I have plans to go on a group blind date, so I can't be working overtime tonight. I'm sure a shy loser like you doesn't have any plans tonight anyway. Stop making these assumptions! You know I actually have plans after work, too! Oh look, it's time to leave. Alright, well, I gotta go. See ya, Hiroshi. Oh, and by the way, the due date for that work is tomorrow, so you better finish it in time. Wait there! I may be a nerd, but nerds are busy too! Things like that were an everyday occurrence. My colleague at work, Tsukinami, would harass me like this by dumping his work onto me or picking apart any of my mistakes. And yet, he was really good at sucking up to our bosses. So somehow, I would always be the one taking the blame. And before I knew it, I was being singled out at work. Finally finished it. Man, today was the last day of the dull, for real pop-up shop, and I didn't even get to go. I really wanted the new original merch they had too. Dull for Real is a new anime based off a romance novel that I was getting into recently, which was short for a dull guy like me being alone with a blonde beauty? Is this for real? A dull salaryman was teleported to another dimension, and by saving a beautiful blonde in that world, he became popular. It was a common storyline, but each character's origin story and development were depicted so colorfully, and the adventure that unveils throughout was so captivating, I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Can't wait to watch the Blu-ray of Dull for Real again when I get home tonight. Oh, What? That's a girl over there, isn't it? What's she doing sitting in a place like that? I carefully got closer and closer to the girl, and she must have sensed me coming because she turned her face toward me. Her beautiful, shiny blonde hair, and peeking through those strands were sparkling indigo eyes, made me forget how to breathe. The girl looked just like Maria, the heroine and my favorite character in Dull for Real. Excuse me, are you okay?
He won't understand me anyway.
Wait a second, is that Bruzoinese? Don't worry, I understand.
What? You're Japanese, aren't you?
Yes, I am. But up until about middle school, I was living in the Bruzoi Kingdom. Did you come from the Bruzoi Kingdom? Surely not alone, right?
I was escaping from Sebastian, who was making me study too much. No, I mean, I was separated from him. My name is Zani. And yours?
I'm Hiroshi. Nice to meet you, Miss... Zani?
You can just call me Zani.
Okay, sure. Zani. Well, let's go to the police station for now. If you tell them that you're lost, they should be able to help you.
Police? I can't go to the police. I don't want to go home yet.
What? But...
There are things that I still need to finish. We can't go to the police. Definitely not the police.
Okay. But even then...
Hey, Hiroshi, let me stay at your place. I just arrived in Japan yesterday, and I don't know my left from my right in this country. I know I'll be safe as long as I'm with you. That's okay, right?
What?
Please, there's no one else I can rely on but you!
This lost foreigner girl, Zani, was begging me, and I caved. So I told her that she could stay at my house just for one night.
Thank you!
I brought her back with me. But was this really a good decision? What if I get arrested for kidnapping?
Ah!
What? What happened? Are you okay?
Could this be Dull for Real merch?
Huh? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is, but wait a sec. How do you know dull for real?
Of course! Japanese anime is popular, even in the Burzoi Kingdom. That's why I came to Japan, because I wanted to get dull for real original merchandise. Oh wow, isn't this a limited release Maria figure at 1/7 scale that you had to win as a prize to get? Wow, this is amazing! Is it okay if I take a picture?
Yeah, sure. You like Maria too?
Yeah, I like her, the most out of all the characters in the story. She's so pure and lives with pride. I respect her from the bottom of my heart, and I want to be just like her. And I try to live my life as straightforward as Maria does.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Despite being so innocent, she still has a firm sense of self and purpose. And her ability to make split-second decisions, or her ability to perceive everything around her, it's just so incredible.
Wow, Hiroshi, you totally understand. Her strength to always choose the right path and never be influenced by the other side is all part of what makes her so amazing. Also,
that night, Zani and I stayed up all night watching the Blu-ray of Dull for Real and discussing the anime. The next day, with Zani's request, I ended up taking her all around town. Of course, to anime shops, but also to fancy cafes and shopping malls that I would never otherwise go to. Her smile was like a bright ray of sunshine, and the excitement and fun of being with her made me feel like a student again. I don't even know how long it's been since I've had a fun day like this.
I had so much fun today. Hey, Hiroshi, where will you take me tomorrow?
Zani, you promised that after this we would go straight to the police. That was our deal.
I know, but I want to be with you a lot longer than this. This one day wasn't enough, not at all.
Even if you say that, I don't know what to do. Either way, I have work tomorrow, so I can't take you anywhere.
I know. You can just become a servant too.
Servant?
Sebastian makes money just for looking after me. That's what my dad said. So, if that's the case, then you should also be able to make money by hanging out with me. Don't you think that's a great idea?
Well, wait. Could this mean that Zani is the daughter of a very wealthy family? Does this mean that I could be getting myself into a very dangerous situation? Hello, pardon me. Police? Or the FBI? Please, give me a second to think of an excuse, a reason. Are you okay? Oh, it was just a normal person. Yes, how can I help you? I'm actually looking for someone. A very specific person. She's a 14-year-old young girl with blonde hair and indigo eyes. Have you seen her by any chance? Could that be... Princess! Were you okay? Did this man do anything to hurt you? Are you hurt? When I heard that a suspicious man was taking you places, I thought my heart was going to stop. But don't you worry. Sebastian is here to save you. Now how would you suggest we take care of this despicable man? I'm sorry. I really don't understand what's happening here. But please, just spare my life.
Wait, please! Sebastian! I had tripped and was lost in a sea of people. I didn't know. And Hiroshi's my savior who asked me if I was okay. He even prepared a bath for me.
Oh, so she was upset and lost because she fell over. I see. I had no idea that you were the savior of our princess and said such rude things to you. Please forgive me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your kindness. It was nothing. I will be sure to thank you for your service another day. But for now, we need to get going. All right, princess, we're going home.
What? I don't want to. I want to go to more places with Hiroshi.
Please don't say such self-indulgent things. The helicopter will arrive tomorrow to take us back home.
All right, fine. Hiroshi, unfortunately, it looks like I have to go home. Thank you for hanging out with me and for all of your kindness. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, sure. All right then. Safe travels.
Yeah, see you soon.
And so, like a passing tornado, Zani headed home back to the Burzoi Kingdom in a whirlwind. I went back to my regular, boring daily life, and before I knew it, a few months had already passed. I was starting to think that the whole experience with Zani might have just been a dream, and was repeating the long days of going to my dreaded job, until one day, I got work forcefully dumped on me yet again, and I'm coming home this late. I missed the Dull for Real radio in real time tonight. Speaking of, I wonder if Zani's doing well. I hope she's alright. Long time no see, Sir Hiroshi. What? Mr. Sebastian! It's great to see you. What are you doing here? I have come to retrieve you. What does that even mean? I don't have time to explain right now. We must go immediately. Here, right this way. Wait, sorry. What's going on? I was more or less forced into the back of a black, fancy car, and before I could even get a word in or get a grasp of the situation, I was pushed onto an airplane and then into another fancy car and transported for hours and hours until finally, I had somehow ended up at the entrance of an enormous, gorgeous mansion. Please, kindly wait here. Sorry, what? Wait a second. Please, don't leave me here alone.
Hiroshi, long time no see.
What? Zani? Is that you?
Thank you for coming all this way. Oh yeah, the doll for real merchandise that I bought with you in Japan. It's all in my room. I would really love for you to come see it.
Now, Zani. Our guest is confused and in a state of shock. You need to politely explain the situation to him first, don't you think? I apologize. My excited daughter can get ahead of herself sometimes.
Oh, hello, Father.
I was shocked by Zani's arrival, but the man who appeared next made my knees give out, and I completely lost my breath. That was because, when I was living in the Bruzoi Kingdom, I could only ever see this man from afar. From very, very far. This was the king! The current reigning king of the Bruzoi Kingdom! And the fact that Zani was calling this man father could only mean that— It's only natural for you to be so shocked. Unfortunately, due to Sebastian's mistake in the schedule for the chartered flight, we weren't able to explain anything to you. And we apologize for suddenly bringing you here. So does that mean we're in? Yes, as you guessed. This is the castle of the Bruzoi Kingdom. And it was indeed myself, no other, that came to seek you. We would like to take the opportunity to welcome you to the Bruzoi Kingdom as an official diplomat. I'm sorry, what exactly is going on here? I'll take it from here and explain it to you in detail. For some time now, our country has been hoping to deepen our relationship with Japan. However, because of the difficulty of Bruzoinese and how few people even know that our country exists, we weren't able to find a translator, much less any way to take even our first step into working with Japan. That's where you come in, Mr. Hiroshi. With your ability to speak both Japanese and Bruzoinese, we would officially like to ask you to become the bridge between our country and Japan. What? I mean, what? I've never done anything even close to being a diplomat before. And on top of that, I'm just a regular salaryman with absolutely no impressive resume. Not anyone can just become a diplomat. Only the type of people who will offer a helping hand to those in need without hesitation, who can talk to someone warmly even if they've never met before, who has a smile that makes the people around them feel safe and happy. You have all the right ingredients to make an excellent diplomat. Me? The right ingredients? Our only worry is that you're a little too soft and kind. But not to worry, as I'll be covering you in those areas. Of course, in addition to showing our gratitude for your kindness to Zani, we will offer you the highest salary possible. So, is there any way that we can ask you to help our country? I would also like to offer my hand in asking you to join us, Sir Hiroshi. Will you please be the savior of our country?
I want to go to more places with you, Hiroshi. So come on, please? You'll say yes, right?
I was touched by the three of them and their offer to be their country's savior. And after some consideration, I decided to become an official diplomat of the Bruzoi Kingdom. I started studying intensely in order to become a noble diplomat, and while Zani and Sebastian threw me around from time to time, my days became extremely lively and busy. A few years later,
the country that has been causing the biggest buzz around the world, the king and the princess of the Bruzoi Kingdom have finally, today, landed at the airport in Japan. The Bruzoi Kingdom is famous for being surrounded by mountains where they mine some extremely rare and expensive gems. And because it is safe and well prepared against any inflation, over the last few years it's become a popular destination for tourists.
Lately all I ever see on the news is the Bruzoi something or whatever. And I hear that the princess is a national beauty or something like that. But oh well, it's such a far-off world from us. Doesn't really matter.
Now, we would like to present to you the meeting between the Bruzoi Kingdom and Japan's Prime Minister. This is a live broadcast.
Wait, is that? No way. Hiroshi? What? Why's he doing there? That guy quit our company out of nowhere. I thought he just completely disappeared from the face of the earth.
The diplomat of the Bruzoi Kingdom is in fact Japanese. His name is Hiroshi Ohira. Mr. Ohira spent his childhood years in the Bruzoi Kingdom before returning to Japan. He is a brilliant diplomat who has been the key to the Bruzoi Kingdom's impressive growth over these last few years, and responsible for their smooth international relations.
How the heck is he there? And flirting and messing with such a beautiful princess? The damn Hiroshi! Damn it! Why? Why him? Why him? It should have been me! I'm so much better than a nerd like him! After all that, as the official diplomat, I was able to help in the development of the Bruzoi Kingdom, and with Zani's request, when I don't have work for the government, I live in the castle with her as her companion. Thanks to meeting Zani, my life turned upside down, and I'm living happily ever after. From there on, I quietly decided to dedicate my life to helping these people who found my potential, and continuing studying to be the best diplomat while standing next to Zani's beautiful smile. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.